Nice.
So let's see it. I'm Access. Joey's gonna be Allies. Let's see how Joseph does. You said it's been a
I don't know,
year.
man.
You
It's
said
been a long time.
it's been a
The
year.
last time I played Allies, I did that thing where am I too loud?
Yeah, yeah. You were just like yelling. I do have a
Oh man,
compressor on. I do have a compressor on, so it should have
um,
lowered your voice, but it's okay.
I'll check my input volume. I just like hear myself blathering away on the echo there. Is that better?
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't getting an echo. You just like yelled at that one.
I wasn't really yelling though. It just seemed like I was yelling.
Okay.
I'm just like talking normally. The last time I played as the Allies, I did that move where Russia attacks 3 territories instead of 2, and I won all 3. And you were like, "Yo, fuck this!
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's a.
not playing this game."
Yeah, I would quit that. Yeah, if you won Belo, West Russia, and Ukraine, because that's just like off the charts.
Yeah, it's a really risky thing, but I figured it was worth the shot, and it worked out.
Or maybe it was Baltic. Maybe you went for Baltic that only has 2 units instead of Belo.
I think I attacked Baltic, Belarusia, and West Russia, and won all 3.
Oh, but you didn't attack. Okay, you didn't attack Ukraine. Okay.
No, I left Ukraine.
Okay.
Like when I do that, I don't expect it to work, but when it works, it's like pretty OP.
I like that. I don't expect it to work though.
No, but when it does, it's like, yo, nice. Like I just like I can't do the same thing every single time I play. Like there's other things I could do. Sometimes I got to do them.
I don't know. With Germany, that's just kind of that's how I do it, man. You know. I mean, Germany. You know what I mean? Soviet
USSR.
Union. Yeah. Remember, it used to be called USSR. In the classic, they called it USSR. So
Yeah,
every Allied started with United.
yeah.
I thought that was interesting that they decided to change that. I say it's because they want you to know that Soviet Union's a heel.
They're a heel.
Yeah.
They are. Even though they're on the good side, they're still a heel.
Sorry if you got
There
that
we
echo
go.
there for a second. Okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
Hopefully people
Nope.
come in the chat.
Come into the chat.
Well, last night I had a few people in the chat. It was kind of fun chatting away with them.
Maybe I chased them away because I was yelling and screaming.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, what's this?"
See, the last 2 times we played, you moved into West Russia with like 7 or 8 infantry, plus like all the other stuff. So let's see how much I'm moving in with.
It's still confusing how you put it that way.
It's important.
No, but the way you say it, it makes it sound like you're moving the units there. It's
Oh no, I mean like
yeah,
you
what's
attack with
left
the
there.
expected 12 guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you mean what's left there. It's just it's funny because you confuse me for a second every time. I'm like, what? I move everybody I can in there. I move as many as I possibly can.
yeah, but like look at this.
How many of you
I'll be
lost?
lucky to move in there with 5 infantry.
Well, it depends what happens here. I mean, average West Russia is to lose like 3 infantry, which is exactly what you lost. So that's average. Some people consider that slightly below average. I think that's average.
Yeah, I expect to move in there with 6. I expect to move in there with all 12 guys every time.
Sure.
But, you know, I expect to have six infantry plus left. Plus the tank and stuff.
Ukraine is the one that got to keep your eye on.
Oh man,
Oh, only 2 hits.
not looking good here.
So 3 hits back. So you're still in okay shape, though.
Oh man, I can't retreat.
Well, you could. You didn't
I
want
need to kill some of that stuff.
Come on. Yeah, 2 more hits. Okay. So yeah, now you're at like an average Ukraine, so you're probably gonna have less than average Ukraine.
As long as I don't lose the planes.
1 tank left.
Yeah, it's awesome that you got partnered, dude.
It is, but it's still, I'll still be lucky if I ever see,
$1.
yeah, anything come of it. But I'll keep trying.
Yeah.
Every time I take the next step, it's like, well, now it's time to take the next step. So I just keep taking the next step, and that's why I started a Discord server. I know you don't use Discord, but I sent you a invite.
I could use Discord.
You could. You definitely could.
I just don't like it.
I'm starting to see how it's useful, though.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely useful, but it's like always having to remember to mute all the stuff, or I'm getting notifications while I'm trying to sleep, waking me up.
Yeah, the notifications are like, it's really weird.
Makes my dog go crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why my dog goes crazy from the Discord stuff, but they do. Yeah, but I mean, still, it's awesome that you got the partner thing. That's a big thing.
Yeah, it was without question. As soon as I hit that 500, I applied, and they accepted me the next day. I've heard of people waiting like a month.
They expedited your shit.
And then I've heard of people like that just don't get accepted, and they have to wait like the 2 months or whatever it is to apply again. Well, I mean, my I told you the only thing my channel ever got flagged for, and I didn't get a violation for it, was when I mentioned
When we talked about politics.
Yeah, I mentioned a presidential candidate.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the video at all. It's just that you're not allowed to like promote a candidate.
Yeah, even though we really didn't promote anybody.
Well, no, there was a reason that I'll talk to you about it in private.
Yeah, let's not talk about it now.
Yeah, there was another reason, but it was just they would just flagged me to just say it was there wasn't even like a violation or anything.
Yeah, you just can't promote that video.
Yeah, if I wanted to promote that video, I wouldn't be able to. Which isn't like a big deal. Like I promote videos. So I'm gonna get my typical bomber. 7 infantry, 2 artillery. There's a dog outside my window.
Oh, the dogs found you?
Let's see. You have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. You have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Karelia. Alright, I'll stack up Karelia.
Ugh. So tired, dude.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just I quit smoking, and I haven't had any trouble not smoking, but I'm not sleeping very well.
Right.
Like, it's harder not sleeping
That's good that you're not
than
smoking,
it is
though.
to not smoke. I'm thinking about starting to smoke again just so I can start sleeping again. which is kind of fucked up. But
Well,
I'm not gonna though.
I think
I'm
you
just
could do
saying
it,
that.
Joey. I think you could do it.
It's just the thought in my head is like, I wish I could sleep. Maybe I'll smoke again. But yeah, no, tobacco's stupid. You know, stupid Germany's stupid. Stupid Germans.
Germany is stupid. You hear that, Germany? If in the future any Germans are listening to this,
No, I don't mean Germans. I mean it's Germany, like in this game, because you're playing them. Last time we played, Germany was awesome.
all right.
Just this time, Germany's stupid.
I hope Ukraine goes well.
If you can't take that one tank out, then we should just stop playing.
Well, that would be epic if that one tank survives this battle.
Yeah, I mean you got 4 units going in. It shouldn't be a problem.
It shouldn't be.
I'm gonna take out your battleship though with my destroyer.
That's already done. Too late
Oh,
for
it
that,
is?
Joe. Yeah, too late, Joe.
I forgot to follow you. I'm behind.
Hey, Flowers. Does the Discord server have pulp? I don't know what you mean, Flowers. I wish there was a way that I could have you see the chat also. Even though this is the Twitch chat. It's not the YouTube chat. Oh, see, I missed, and you hit. Oh, look, I'm not gonna get Ukraine now. I get the tank, but I don't get the... that's why I brought 2 units. It's gonna be one of those games, Joey. Because that's actually huge, though. Because the 2 IPCs, and now like I don't hold that region. Like that's huge.
Yeah, I guess there was pulp.
Like that. Stupid little things like that. Oh, he's talking about my avatar from The Sopranos. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite scenes, dude. When he's in his bathrobe bitching about the orange juice. Tony Soprano. When he's like,
I
like the one that says some pulp, and she throws the phone at him. Anyone on YouTube, I just recently changed my YouTube avatar to be more appropriate to my channel, but it used to be Tony Soprano, a cartoon picture of Tony Soprano holding the orange juice that says lots of pulp. Or Grove Stand, or whatever it says. You know, I feel like a lot of people didn't get that show, Joe. Like, people took it too seriously. Like, they thought it was really like a crime drama about the mafia, and not like this ragtag, like, misfit, like, glorified crew in North Jersey. Like, that show was hilarious.
It was. The shit with the ducks in the first episode.
Yes.
Oh my god.
There's so many things I could think of that were just hilarious in that show. You know what? Instead of these 2 infantry on that transport...
He's having the dreams about being on the boardwalk at Atlantic City, and like he keeps hearing Big Pussy talking in his dream.
Yeah,
but he's like a vegetable or something.
He was a fish.
Yeah, fish. That's right.
Because he's
and then they get him the fish plaque.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it was so good.
Everybody
like
keeps getting it. Everybody keeps getting it. Like 3 of them appear in his life. And he can't stand the fucking thing. You know, I just noticed that your subs, you submerged that sub, huh, Joe?
Which sub?
The Soviet Union.
I guess I did. I did not check my preferences from our last game.
Dude, is there something wrong with my... Oh, I'm not pressing shift, I'm pressing caps. That's what's wrong. put you up there. Actually, no. Let's bring you back. I need infantry. Back in Poland. Germany's first round. You just have to like make sure you don't miss anything. This like jumble here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, you didn't take the tank into Transjordan, huh?
No, I always.
I always take the tank.
Yeah, I saved the tank.
It's probably smart.
Okay, boys. A shiny new bomber. 2 new artillery. What's up?
If I had an internet avatar, it would be like Jacob deGrom icing his shoulder or something.
Jacob deGrom.
That would be my avatar, yeah.
Former future Hall of Famer Jacob deGrom.
Dude, he was so amazing, and
I
then
know.
Like, his arm just fell off.
Well, I kept saying it. Like, you don't need to throw 100 miles an hour every pitch. Like, throw the two-seamer. Bring out the 100 mile an hour pitch, like, 10 or 20 pitches a game, not 80.
Yeah.
Alright, Joe, I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee. I'll be back in a moment, alright?
Okay. Carrier, destroyer, and 3 guys. I think that sounds about right.
Oh, Flowers, yeah. I don't know, I fell in love with this game the first time I played it, when I was 16. And that was on tabletop. With this digital version, it's so much easier. I still love tabletop, but the tabletop has all the little pieces and chips and... Yeah. How you doing there, Joey?
Good. That's interesting you're talking about the first time that you played. I don't think I was there the first time you played. The first time I played was in Adam Bomb at Punk Adam, like his dorm room.
Adam Esposito?
Yeah, do you remember that when we played in his dorm room?
At Stony Brook. That was your first time playing?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
We didn't even really play that, though. Like, Adam just he didn't have the attention span for it. and we were stuck in his
No.
little dorm room.
We were playing on the floor. It was like really bad.
Yeah.
That was the first time I played.
The first time I played was actually Jessica played. So the first time I played was with a woman.
Oh wow.
I mean, we were children. She was a girl, but you know, not Adam. Jay, of course, myself, and Ryan, and what the hell's wrong with me? Alan Watson.
Oh.
Al never played ever again. And surprisingly, I thought I could get John Dodonna into this game, and he just like was not having it.
He played a couple of times when we lived upstate, but not really.
Yeah, he didn't give it a good college go.
Yeah, no, I loved this game the second that we played.
Yeah.
I remember when you came upstate to visit, we would play like crazy.
That and Risk. We had Risk too.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Risk.
No, you don't like talking about Risk.
No, because I don't want to roll sixes. We're playing Axis and Allies, I want to roll ones.
Yeah, you want to roll ones in Axis and Allies. That's one of the main differences.
See, I rolled a 6.
I doubt it's because
3.
yeah, the game heard us talking about Risk. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I've been jinxed. Another 6.
Well, did you go into
Oh,
Borneo
man.
without the cruiser?
Yeah, I just went there with 2 guys.
I mean, it's still a 66% chance, but the cruiser
I need the cruiser for something else.
gives you much better odds. Yeah, it's Flowers. He jinxed it.
This game's over. I'm just going to roll 6s now.
And I'm just gonna keep rolling ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness that fighter is still left.
Yeah, that would have sucked. Losing one fighter there sucks.
Yeah.
So that means you lost the destroyer and the cruiser, or are you doing something else with the cruiser? I didn't see.
No, I think I brought the cruiser.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see your move.
I didn't bring both fighters. Oh yeah, no, I did. I used the bomber to take out your battleship.
Yeah, I do that when possible too. Lose the bomber.
Last game, I did.
Okay.
I always lose the bomber.
Okay, I didn't know if you realized that. I know you haven't played in a while, and you probably played the classic version more often than this one, right?
We did play the classic game a lot.
I have that, but I don't know if we can get online with it. I don't know if it would work, but that would be cool. Especially to stream that. That old classic one.
Yeah, it would.
The music in that one was awesome. I actually wanted to find the music from that one for my videos. But it's like impossible.
It's not looking good here. I really should have no problem taking this with a cruiser and a aircraft carrier.
I know. It happens, Joe.
It does happen.
It happens like 1 out of every 5 or 6 times you go for it.
It does happen. That extra Japanese transport. Gonna wreak some havoc. Still
Wreak some havoc.
Yeah, I quit smoking, but I still am coughing up lots of tar.
Your lungs will clear out. I still smoke, Joe, just not the tobacco.
Word.
Well, I need to like cut down though, because that shit'll. It's probably not as bad as all the shit that's in cigarettes, and you probably smoke less than cigarettes, but it's still not good to just inhale smoke all the time.
Yeah.
Should really keep it to just like the evening, you know what I mean? Like a couple smokes in the evening. But sometimes, like during the day, Archer takes a nap. I'm just sitting there, you know.
Yeah, I got nothing going on.
Got a nice little joint to roll, like it just happens, you know. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
comes together.
Yeah.
Just comes together organically.
Yeah. It like almost rolls itself. Yo, that's great to hear, Flowers. I'm happy that you were able to quit smoking. The more people that quit smoking cigarettes, the better, I think.
Oh,
'Cause
he quit smoking too?
that's what he says, yeah. He said his cough got worse for a while.
Congratulations.
He
That's
said
amazing.
I think he's saying his cough got worse after he quit, and then it got better.
I found the hardest part to be sleeping. I have a lot of trouble sleeping.
No, I wouldn't notice that. Like, if I wasn't sleeping, I wouldn't, like, contribute it to that. I wouldn't even think of it that way. But I don't
It's
know.
one of the symptoms.
I suppose, yeah. And, like, you're gonna be off of any kind of, like, THC or anything, right?
Yeah, I'm off of everything.
Because, like, the Delta shit is garbage, but, you know, like, real gummies sometimes can be really relaxing. But I think if you want to stay away from that.
Yeah, I'm staying away from that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It just...
No.
I feel like
No, I don't.
right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not trying to influence you. I'm just trying to think.
I'm not like...
Things that
I'm not
could help you.
judgmental against people who take it.
No,
you
I'm
know,
just
that's-
trying to think of things that could help you go to sleep. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
That
That would also make me want to smoke.
Yeah.
Stogies, if I did that. I'm still taking caffeine.
Yeah, like in Twin Peaks, caffeine's a drug. Caffeine's
It is.
legal. Caffeine's legal. Oh, okay.
So- Sometimes people in AA, because I go to AA now, like, I don't share about the fact that I do other stuff, used to do other stuff besides drink, but, like, if I'm talking to people and the meeting's over, I'll mention some of the stuff that I used to do.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking to this one old timer, he's got like 50 years sober, and he's like, you know, when you're using drugs, you're breaking the law just using the drug. And it's like, I understand that, you know, once you drink a couple of beers, anything you do, you're also breaking the law.
Yeah. I don't know
If you walk outside and you've had 3 beers, you're publicly intoxicated, you know?
Yeah. Is it actually illegal to take drugs? Is the consumption of drugs actually illegal?
Oh, I don't know. It could just be the possessing.
Yeah.
I guess it would be the same thing, like, if you're in public, you could be charged with public intoxication, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or disorderly conduct. There's a number of things how it could be illegal. Even though the letter of the law says taking them is not illegal. It's just weird, the ideas that people have about different things, you know?
Yeah. Alright, let's take that. Of course, I'm gonna go for Pearl Harbor. A Pearl Harbor job. Pandemonium.
I'm gonna kill all your guys.
Oh, you didn't like my Gorilla Monsoon? I don't do a good Gorilla Monsoon. I wasn't trying to do his voice, I was just saying something he would say.
Oh, what I didn't, I think I was talking when you said that, and I didn't hear what you said.
What am I missing in 53?
Bomber? Fighter?
I got the bomber, I got the
The
fighter.
aircraft carrier?
No, I got the cruiser. The other fighter, the sub. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the hell's going on here? Oh, one of them is attacking Hawaii? What is that? Get out of here.
Bam. It's 5
Get
guys
out
on the kill.
of here. Get out of here. Here, let's bring this tank and the infantry. Just like that. Battleship. You sank my battleship.
Have you ever watched the show Psych?
Yeah, I've seen it. I
The
know.
show's hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
I know you like that. Philippa likes that show too.
Is she a psycho?
No, it just for me that it was just he never ever broke that character, and it was just a little too much for me. I needed him to like break that character every now and then if I was gonna continue watching that show.
He does break that character, just not in that show. You know.
Well, yeah, that's
If
right.
you watch him in another show,
Let's go.
there's an episode there where they play Battleship, and he cheats.
Because he
He like takes one of the ships out, and his buddy Gus can't understand why he's winning, and then his dad catches him cheating. It's like a life lesson.
Oh, Flowers Diet Coke is the worst, man.
Aspartame.
I'm drinking coffee right now.
I'm not.
For some reason that took a long time, but I didn't lose anything. So
Yet. You're gonna lose everything you came into Pearl Harbor with.
I know you keep saying that, Joe.
Nope.
Make you wait for that one for the last. We got Burma.
Oh.
Aardvark Pepper! People are coming
The
on my
Brits got nothing.
people are coming on my Twitch chat. Nobody's on my YouTube chat. Aardvark, you're on Twitch, not on YouTube? Most people that are on the Discord are on the YouTube. Well, either way, I'm happy that you're here. So I lost 2 here. Well, obviously the fighter's gotta go. And then we'll take out the sub. And then the cruiser. That's okay.
I can't believe the Mets' best starting pitcher is injured again in spring training for like the 3rd year in a row.
But the Mets are, I don't know. Like, you can't spend all this money and expect to just have a good team.
Yeah, that's why they didn't spend that much money this year, even though they're still spending a lot of money this year.
I'm sure they still have the highest payroll.
Yeah.
And like this Pete Alonso thing, it's like, if it's gonna be that big of a deal, just like let the guy go. Like, come on. Like,
You know it's his agent, dude.
I know, but then it's everybody's agent, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, stop letting these players just like do this. He either wants to be a Met or he doesn't want to be a Met. Like, it's, you know.
He wants to be a Met, and they want him to be a Met, but he wants to get every dollar he can.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you know, $10 or $20 million.
Which could actually
$10 or $20 million a year should be plenty if he wants to be a Met. Like, what difference does it make at that point?
He may actually get less money because he's trying to get more money.
That's what I mean.
If that makes any sense. Like,
yeah,
he's betting on himself, which is a good idea, but it could also be a bad idea. You know,
no,
if he gets injured
if
or
the Mets,
something.
if the Mets offer you $20 million a year, just take it. Like, what? You're going to be set for life either way. What the fuck difference does it make? Like, what are these guys fighting for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're making ridiculous money, unheard of money anyway. Like, just...
Well, I mean, if he's playing in New York, how much of that $20 million is he actually going to see? 10? Like, if you're making $20 million a year, the state of New York is taking a hefty amount from it.
It's not half, though.
Between the federal government and the state government, I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's
probably,
enough where, like,
it's probably like
he's probably not making close to $20 million at that point.
it's probably, it doesn't matter though, Joe. It's probably it's probably like, you know, close to 40% in total that he has to pay. You know, but then like I hear, oh, they go to Texas because there's no taxes,
State
like,
income tax.
But
yeah.
like, what are you talking about, man? You're gonna retire with $100 million. All right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I could probably live the rest of my life on a cool mill, you know?
You could. It would, you'd have to budget it, but yeah, you could. Alright, this is good.
Could live exactly the way I'm living now on a cool mill for the rest of my life, most likely.
Well, I think
I mean, inflation is pretty crazy, though, so...
You could afford some improvements, I would think.
Yeah. Probably. I'd still live in a mobile home, because it's, like, the only affordable way to live at the moment. You know, I'm looking on, Facebook, and this guy wants, like, $1,200 a month for a furnished room, and it's like, I'll live in a fucking shed before I give you $1,200 a month.
Well, Joe,
I'll buy a shed for $1,200.
If you had a million free and clear, you could buy a house for $400,000 or $500,000 and have that other $500,000 that you could take $100,000, $200,000, invest, and you could have a nice savings to pay your bills, and you could work.
Yeah.
You could go to work.
A house is a lot of money, though.
You could go to work with doing whatever. It doesn't matter what you do, but
My grandma has a house, and she's totally paid it off. And between the property taxes and the insurance and stuff and everything, and then fixing the stuff that goes wrong with the house and the maintenance and getting the lawn done, and it's like, I don't want a house, man.
So then buy an apartment or buy a condo or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm just saying you could purchase something and you could still have
condo is probably a good idea.
You could still have $500,000 to live off of, invest, and do whatever. Yeah, Aardvark, that's what I'm saying. Condo. That's what I'm saying.
Rock a condo.
Yeah, Aardvark, my point is that these guys, they'll leave the team that brought them up and trained them just for a few extra million when they're already making $30 million a year or something like that. It's just, the greed has gotten too much and it's ruining the game. The owners should be delegated to only making a certain amount of money, too. They shouldn't make hundreds of millions a year, $1 billion a year. That shouldn't happen.
And taxpayers shouldn't be funding their stadiums.
Exactly. If they're making that much money is being thrown around.
Like the city of Tampa or St. Petersburg is going to tax the hell out of its citizens to build a ballpark for some rich guy. Why are you imposing taxes on your citizens so some rich guy could have a ballpark that he's going to profit from? Doesn't make any sense to me.
See, Aardvark, that's why I don't understand why people see it that way. It's not giving back to the team. What are you giving back to the team? You're playing baseball and they're paying you an exorbitant amount of money. So what are you up to there, Joe?
Doing stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, a battleship. That's interesting. I mean, I don't even want to get into the moral dilemma of how we let people that play a game make so much money while it's so hard for some people to, get by. That's just, strange to me.
You know what I get angry about, man? All these companies that lobby the government to get bailouts. And then they get bailouts.
No, Aardvark, that's what I'm talking about. The owners shouldn't be allowed to make endless amounts of money either. If the taxpayers are investing in the stadium and the amount of money... There's nobody on the planet that's worth... No matter what they do, there's nobody on the planet, in any position, anywhere, worth more than like $5 or $6 million a year, no matter what they do. And these people are getting 10, 20, $30 million a year. And the owners are making, hundreds of million. It's just so much wealth going to nothing, to like one little tiny fringe industry. That's the point. Like, Pete Alonso should be happy with $10 million a year. That would be like a perfect... In what universe do you say, $10 million? I'm worth more than that. That's no good. $10 million? That's all you were going to offer me? like, really think about that statement. Alright, enough about this, arguing about this, because this is definitely an issue that has two sides. One side thinks that they should go for everything they can, and my side thinks it should be a little more within reason. And both sides have valid points, so let's not even... We're here to play Axis and Allies, I think. Right, Joe? You're playing Axis and Allies?
I was going to talk about stock buybacks, but we're good.
Stock buybacks? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like these companies get all this money from the government, like Walmart and Target and whatnot, and the CEOs of those companies have so many shares of stock that rather reinvesting in the company, they just buy stock.
Yeah. Yep.
To artificially inflate the price, and they're not improving the company, they're just inflating their own pocketbook, and it's not ethical.
Yeah, no, I know, man.
And that makes me angry. What are you gonna do?
Or how, you can't pay off student debt, or you can't pay off like credit card debt because it would be socialist, but whenever the banks need a bailout, that's not socialist, that's capitalist.
Yeah, we got them, man. We got their backs.
We have to save them with our tax money. But your debt has to remain while we give them billions of dollars.
We want capitalism when it's good for the people making billions of dollars, and then we want socialism when it's good for the people that are making billions of dollars. We have privatized profits and socialized losses.
Hey, Flowers. Thanks for coming. Have a good night, man.
Oh man, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, you're right, Artwork. Talking politics happens during Axis and Allies. It's a,
geopolitical game.
Yeah, it's a geopolitical game.
Oh, man. I don't know what I want to do.
I just don't want to talk about Pete Alonso. I don't think the Mets are going to have him next season, and if they do, he's going to cost too much money anyway. And he's going to underperform. Because he's going to be 30, and he's going to, have, like, that bad season. He's not going to be hungry no more. It always happens, every time.
He's on the Ryan Howard trajectory.
Yeah.
They hit a bunch of home runs, and then he hits 30, and then he's not hitting a bunch of home runs. It's like Shohei Ohtani, man. He's getting paid deferred, like $700 million a year, but he's never going to be a two-way player like he was, because nobody comes back from a second Tommy John surgery. Like, he's never going to pitch at that level again.
No.
But he's getting paid like he's going to pitch at that level again.
He could, he could be like a bullpen guy for them. Like, he could take a day off here and there and be like maybe like an eighth inning guy or something. He could do something like that. But being a starter and a starting, like, outfielder or first baseman or whatever he does, no. Maybe when you're 24, not when you're, 32. How old is he? How old is he? 28 or something? 27, 28?
I think he's like 28 or 29. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I know that he's had 2 Tommy John surgeries, so...
Yeah. And what's going on with the Tommies? What's going on? Like, I know he's a pitcher too, but position players getting Tommy John surgery more and more. Like, what's going on with that?
I don't know.
J-Bird. Yeah, we're just talking about that. Pete Alonso won't, he's not going to be that great forever. He'll probably always be a good hitter, but like he's not going to be worth $35 million, and he'll probably start to break down faster than some other players because he doesn't have that athletic body type. Yeah. And he is not a contact hitter. Yes, he did hit .217 last season. But look at Kyle Schwarber. What was up with that, dude? Joey.
I'm not too familiar with him.
So Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, what did he was hitting like 190 for most of the season, was he? I don't know what he finished at, but yeah.
He hit
it's like he hit like 20, 30 home runs, but he was only hitting 190.
100 RBIs. He had over 100 RBIs, dude. With like a 198 batting average. Let me look up his stats.
What was his WAR? His one above replacement?
I don't know. I'm looking up his stats now.
Maybe Bob Uecker today would stand a chance.
Yeah.
The Mendoza line doesn't mean much anymore, huh?
So he hit 197 with 47 home runs, 104 RBIs, and 115 hits.
What was his on-base percentage?
I'm trying to get all his stats up here. Here's his stats. Here we are. Pull up his true stat chart.
I think that's my turn as America.
You know, I hate OPS. Can't they just give us on-base percentage? Like, OPS doesn't tell me what he did.
No.
His WAR was 0.6.
Yeah, so...
So, okay, he hit 47 home runs, but his WAR wasn't even 1. He had a triple, 19 doubles. Was caught stealing twice. 126 walks. So his on-base percentage was 343 with a 197 batting average. So that's why he did so good.
It's not horrible.
Like, I guess it doesn't matter if you're only hitting 200 if you walk 126
Get on base at a 340 clip, yeah.
And then you hit 47 home runs with 105 RBIs. That's crazy. That is crazy.
What a year. I've never seen a year like that.
Yeah, Jay Bird, he's telling you to buy a bunch of bombers, because last night the guy I played just kept buying like bombers 3-4 at a time with Japan.
If I bought bombers, Mr. Roberts here would just shoot them all down, so there's no point in even getting them. I just, like a turn later, they would be gone. Take that, you stupid Germans.
Right in the Fuhrer's face, right, Joe?
Oh, let's see. What do you got there? 8 guys, 4 tanks. By the time I go next turn, it'll be 12 guys, 14 guys, and 9 tanks. Maybe a couple planes. Yeah, so...
Those 5 tanks, 5 fighters, and bomber can all hit West Russia, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you have enough there.
Well, I'm stacking West Russia, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, what it's going to look like by the time I go as Russia.
Oh, Avrok, Jaybird on the YouTube chat is telling Joe to buy bombers, because last night I played a game against General Monkey, and he just kept buying bombers with Japan, and ultimately he just never lost a bomber. So with minimal
when I buy bombers, I lose them all the time.
With minimal land units, he just like destroyed my armies. I made
cities though, right?
No, I made a blunder though. I'm not going to explain it now, but Oh, that sucks that I didn't get Ukraine that first round. That sucks.
I miss Ricky Henderson.
The first round, Jay Bird. That sucks. Ricky Henderson was awesome. Definitely loved Ricky. Definitely loved Ricky. $17, $18, $19, $20. I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, probably not. Let's just check it out, though. Let's see if Joey made a mistake.
Oh, you're gonna strafe me?
Probably not.
Oh, yeah. You got a lot of guys there.
Yeah. Yeah, I might strafe.
I mean, I don't know how I could have done anything differently, you know? If you got it, you got it. I moved everything I could there. Maybe I could have gotten a plane from England or something. I could have gotten 2 planes from England, but that would have left some German stuff around that needs to be killed. So,
well,
I mean,
trying to stack it might have been a mistake, but we'll see what happens here.
I feel like I gotta stack it. If I don't stack it, then I have 2 armies in 2 different places.
Well, we'll see how this works out. Well, hold on.
We will. We will see.
Why is this implausible? Oh, you have 2 units there. You have 2 units there. Maybe I just don't go for Belarusia. Slightly awkward, but let's see. First you shoot down planes. Let's see. You got one. So it's already starting off good for you, Joe.
Yeah, you got a lot of dudes, though.
Alright, 9 hits. You got 5.
Yeah, not looking good for Russia.
So let's see. If I continue here...
Although I'll be eating into your tanks pretty soon.
I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You got 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm expecting 12 times 3 is 36. So that's 43. So I'm expecting 7 hits. So let's go one more round. Make me use the mouse. Oh, phew, that was close. Because last night that happened to me where I wiped everything out. Alright, you got a couple of my tanks. So now I retreat. Right? Yeah, because you got 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I only got 1 plane left. You hit everything else.
I'm thinking if I want to take out your other plane.
Oh, yeah.
If I take out the other plane...
Based on what I have left in the other territories.
Yeah, what do I have left in land here? Yeah, I've only got 7, so I gotta assume I'll only have 6 left. So I'm gonna retreat. In that situation, Joe, my advice would have been to stack caucuses. Put everything back in Karelia. Something like that. That and put one more infantry there. Consolidate these guys. All right. Artillery. All the infantry. All right, UK. Yeah, Aardvark. It's a work in progress.
What's work in progress?
Just the game. It's like yeah, Aardvark says the game plan is a work in progress.
Uh, yeah.
I mean, if you want to start over, Joe, we could start over.
No, man.
Alright. Let's see here. The Japanese. Oh, you got East Indies. Alright. Alright, alright. I see how it is.
Yeah, I didn't expect to get that. But I did.
I see. Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some water.
Sure. Get myself a transport. Oh, Joe, why is your fighter still here? That is no good. Okay, so these two transports, I guess we'll send down here to get this back. With the fleet. He's got one fighter. You're not in range. We'll get rid of this fighter.
Gotta stay hydrated.
2, 1, 2. Alright, let's get 4. Oh, no, 2. 2. Infants. So that's 2 infantry and a transport so far, so we get a bomber and a fighter. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just barely hold India, Joe. But you left this fighter here in Xinjiang.
I did. I made a couple of mistakes.
Yeah, that happens. One of yous. A fighter. No. The fighter. This fighter can't go to. Nor can that one. Did this fighter land on Formosa? You kidding me? I hate when that. One of my fighters landed on Formosa. Like, I really actually hate that shit. Like, I don't ever want my fighter landing on Formosa. Like, I can't stand that it does that. If you click, like, anywhere near Taiwan, it lands your fighter on it. So now that fighter can't reach East Indies, because it's supposed to be in C-Zone 61. Like the other fighter is. Oops. So this fighter will pick up an artillery, and this infantry, and then these two. Make sure we get that back.
No.
Send the bomber there. Guy. Doe.
You're attacking the East Indies with 5 people?
5 people.
Artillery, infantry, and a fighter? Yeah.
Yeah. 5 people. 5 persons.
Got that locked down.
5 of them, Joe. 5 persons. Give you that little chance there. Might as well send these 2 fighters. And this bomber. One, 2, no. Let's go. Yeah, that Formosa thing there, Aardvark, I do that more often than I'd like to admit. This is one I could see going poorly. Nope. No
You
issue.
got this one.
Oh, double hit back by Joey. You son of a bitch. Let's get Szechuan. I want to get some of their chicken. You got some good hitbacks, though. It was costly. Give you that, Joey. Put the bomber in a Yunnan for now. Battleship destroyer should be good down there. No, land 1 fighter up there. 1 down here. I'm gonna put the other one up there too. Oh, I do need an aircraft carrier down there. Okay, that's fine. That's right. Land you there so you're safe. Pick up you guys, bring you there. Put the tank here. I know it's out of range of Burma and whatnot, but puts it in range of Baryatia. And, Evenki. And of course Novo and Kazakh. There's a train. I'm getting a lot of noises on this stream. Also beef, huh? I think I like the beef better than the chicken. But I always go for the pork. How about you, Joe? You like Chinese food? You got good Chinese food down there in Florida? Probably not, right?
Dude, I haven't had Chinese food in a long time.
You know,
I pretty much... There's this pizza place that opened up across the street from me that's just fantabulous. The owners are from the Bronx. And, like, anytime I have enough money to eat out somewhere, I go to that pizza place. Been a while since I had Chinese food.
The Chinese food in Philly is actually better than it is in New York.
Yeah, the Cuban sandwiches here are really good because we're so close to Cuba. I think that's why.
Yeah.
Like there's really good Latino food down here.
Yeah. I'm familiar with your state.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm not familiar with your state.
I'm more familiar with the part of the state that I'm in. Like I can get into the city in like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with traffic. So the part of the state I'm in is like culture's not all that much different than it was out on Long Island.
Yeah.
It's a little different. The food's a little different, you know, like slightly.
Yeah, the pizza was pretty good when I was up there. That's all that really matters.
You can find some okay pizza. Even in New York, like even out on Long Island, it's getting harder to find good pizza. Just nobody does it anymore.
Sad.
Well, it's expensive. The cheese is expensive. The good dough is expensive.
It is. Yeah, it's getting more expensive to buy the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a couple of pies. It's like $50 now.
Yeah, a regular pie is like over $20. There's this place around me that makes a cheesesteak pie, and it's actually really good. But it's like a $28 pie.
What's a cheesesteak?
Like a Philly cheesesteak, except on a pizza.
Oh, I know what a Philly cheesesteak is.
Well, yeah, it's just a cheesesteak, Joe.
Oh.
They don't call it a Philly cheesesteak here.
Yeah. You know. I just got to throw a wrench in what you're saying, because
I got you.
I need that explanation.
Yeah, and
so
you get it if you order it hoagie, they put a lettuce and tomato on it.
Do they?
I'm just making fun about how they say hoagie.
You know what's really annoying is that if I order a cheesesteak in Philadelphia and I want anything besides the cheese and the meat, like
you have to ask for it. Yeah,
onions, pickles,
yeah,
and everywhere else it comes automatically,
mm-hmm.
And it's like that's not really a Philly cheesesteak because you're putting all that stuff on there. And if I were to go to Philadelphia, that would be extra.
Well, the onions are supposed to be on it. A Philly cheesesteak is supposed to have onions, so it should be default onions.
Oh, it should.
I found that really strange.
Though.
Yeah, no, the peppers are extra.
Okay.
If you order a cheesesteak in New York, it's gonna be like probably roast beef, and they're gonna put provolone on it usually.
Oh, I love the provolone.
Well, the provolone is the original Philly cheesesteak, but a traditional Philly cheesesteak is American singles. And then in Philly, I was surprised they use whiz, which I thought was a Chicago thing. But that's an option to get whiz. And a hoagie roll is slightly different than like a hero. It is like this little thing.
I got this bomber over here on England. You know I can't help it. I can't help it.
Well, that's fine. Go for it.
You're gonna shoot it down though. But I can't help it.
Think positive, Joe. Positive thoughts.
I would like to. Your record at shooting down my bombers is like pretty good.
See the bomber as it spirals down. Watch its smoke trail.
Let's see it.
Visualize it, Joe.
I'm gonna roll 6. You're gonna roll 6. I'm gonna roll 6. 2 6s. Let's go.
Two 5s.
I can take that.
2 5s, Joey. See, like, you could put that transport in 12 with the battleship and the destroyer, and then it's in range of France next round.
Yeah.
Like, you did the right thing bringing it down to Mexico like that.
I'm always scared, like, you're gonna have, like, an aircraft in range I don't know about.
I only have... What do I have? I only have 4...
Got a bomber.
I have 4 fighters and 1 bomber.
Yeah.
1 bomber against, you know, a battleship and a destroyer. I seriously doubt. Like, I'm not even gonna go. I'm gonna tell you right now. I would probably never go for that. Like, the competition in this game has actually gotten a little more fierce, I've noticed. Like, I started, I'm 4-1 with the Axis to start off, and that has me as a silver player.
Uh-huh.
And I'm usually a bronze player. And 3-2 with the Allies got me bronze. I mean, no, I'm usually gold player. Sorry, I'm not usually a bronze player. Sorry. 3-2 with the Allies got me bronze. And I'm
People are getting better.
Usually a gold player there too, so like, you know, I have to get more wins to get back into gold. Which means there's tougher competition out there. That's right, Aardvark. Fierce competition. Yeah, I know. I'm 4-1 with the Axis, and it was all against, you know, like, lower level players. So that's why, you know, it didn't give me a high ranking. 4-1 got me a silver, like mid-silver. All right, Aardvark. That's enough there. Come on. I'm not saying, oh, I'm shaking my barnacles here. I'm just saying that there's a little more competition. My friend Joey here hasn't played in a while, and he needs to brush the cobwebs off. He's got to knock some of the rust off, and he's got to see what the contemporary strategies are. That's all I'm saying. You follow me, right, Joe?
Yeah. Shaking your boots.
You son of a bitch, both of you.
Germany's scared of Russia, I get it.
I can't wait. You know, Jay could be listening to us right now, and I wouldn't know, but I hope he gets on here soon. He says that he's going to get on here with us. Now, he really's got to brush the cobwebs off, but he says he's been playing the AI to, you know, get the mechanics down and...
Oh, don't even say it.
Get the UI down. Well, you got to learn how to play the actual game, though. Like, you need to be able to actually play the game.
But that's been his story for like 6 or 7 months now. He's playing it.
It sounds like he's really playing it, though. It sounds like he's really playing it. If he is on this chat, you know, like, he says he well, I don't know, he doesn't know how to sign into his YouTube, so he's never able to comment.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like I want to go smoke a cigarette because it's Germany's turn, but I'm not going to go smoke a cigarette. Like, my whole world is upside down.
Oh, Aardvark, I'm just messing around with you, man. I'm just, you know, busting balls.
Busting chopsticks.
Busting chopsticks.
You're the one talking about Chinese food, dude.
I should get up and close my door so you don't hear my wife yelling at my son, but the door is all the way over there, folks.
I can't hear anything.
Okay. So what did you do here, Joe? You bombed me, and I already have, like, no money with Germany. I guess like that. What are we putting out of Germany, Bill? 6. Okay. That's rough. That's rough, Joey, rough. Maybe, maybe we don't get this tank and we get... No, that's why, because I can only get another unit anyway. Yeah, it's not worth it. I could put 7 there. I could put 7 there. Alright. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't know, Joe. I think I gotta go for this again.
Oh my goodness. This time I'm gonna take all your stuff out. I feel like your odds are less than they were the last time you went in.
Perhaps. So I'm expecting...
I would love to take all those guys down.
4, 7, 8, 9,
Love to
10,
do that.
11, 33, 37, 41. So that's like 7 hits. 16 and then 20, that's 36. You're expecting 6 hits, I'm expecting 7 hits. I'm only gonna hit infantry.
I'm expecting to kill everything that you move in there. Even though it's
Joey,
theoretically impossible.
would you let me do some math, man? Come on. It actually probably would, you'd cut into my tanks before I got into your artillery. So I'm probably not going to do that. But I am going to try to take this here. And go for that there. Keep hitting the wrong button. Take Egypt. I wonder if I should bring the bomber down here. Well, I do need... I forgot about this. I forgot about France. I don't have all these fighters. Alright, this will be a one-on-one. One more for good luck. Let's put the bomber in France. And then take this fighter. And instead of France, we send that to Northwest. That should be good. That should be fantabulous. Alright folks, let's see it. One of them said unlikely. One of them said unlikely, Joe. Was it Ukraine? You know, I just sent 2 infantry. There's a 66% chance of winning that battle, but I didn't realize I sent 2 infantry. I forgot to replace that fighter with something.
Got to back it up.
Yeah, I think I wanted to put an artillery in Bellow and then use the fighter from there, but it worked out.
Yeah. No air support, but they had it. Had it under control.
Whew, Bellow hit back, but we got it. Yeah, probably UK. I mean, Ukraine was the one that said unlikely.
I feel like a 66% chance is likely.
No, that's unlikely. That's 60. Like I think between 55 and 65 or something is unlikely. When I go for an assault, I'm looking for like 90%. And then like I'll go for 80% if it's really profitable or like a game changer.
Yeah, but technically a 51% chance is likely. Like you're likely to get that.
No. You need like a guarantee.
There's different degrees of likeliness, but like 66% chance, it's 2 out of 3 times you're likely to get that.
It's telling you to what level it's guaranteed.
I understand that. Maybe they should use different words then. And there's like the Transjordan attack that it says is unlikely, but like you get it pretty much every time.
It says it says that
thing.
It says implausible, but that's a bug. It's because there's a naval battle that's contingent on.
Oh, okay.
No problem. No prob, Bob. Actually, there's 1 or 2 more units than I'd like there to be in Northwest. I mean, I guess I committed them, and I expected to lose a couple of them, so no foul, but gotta be careful of things like that. Don't want to use too many units. Put you up here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No fighters? Where are your fighters? No, we'll put the bomber there. Put you there. Make that a pain. Now let's just get everything out of there. This AA gun. Alright, let's throw it up front. Let's throw it up front. I'm gonna have an empty Eastern Europe. I hate when that happens. I think I gotta leave those units behind, though. Alright, tank. And whatever I can put in there. Come at me, bro. Two legs is better than four, huh, Arvok? I guess I know what you mean. Yeah, Jay, the other day, like, I hope he meant it, but Jay said that he's starting to embrace the idea that this is just what Axis and Allies is now. That playing the tabletop is nearly impossible because we live several hours apart from each other. I've never read that whole book, Arvark. I've watched the movie and I've read parts of the book, but I never... And also, I have found new people to play Axis and Allies with, but these are my friends from, like, where we grew up, and we used to play Axis and Allies, and we're talking about being able to play, you know, the three of us. Isn't very possible in person anymore. Not usually. Also, we're in our 40s, it's hard to, like, devote so many hours to playing a game.
Yeah, we're all old.
Well, I don't want to out my friend Jay, but he's up closer to you. Aardvark. I'm not going to say exactly where, but he's in, you know, northwest of the city. I don't think any of us are old yet.
I don't know, man. I think once we hit 40, we became old.
Nah, old's like...
People call me sir and shit, dude. I'm at work and people are like, hey, sir. And it's like, yo, my name's Joe, dude.
Yeah, but
sir
I
stuff
mean,
about...
You know, we're not even 60 yet. Like, you know, come on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but when we were 20, it was like, yo, we're not even 40 yet.
Joe Biden's old.
Joe Biden is old. That's a fact. So is Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is old. Even Kennedy is old.
Why is it? Oh, yeah, we shouldn't say these things.
Nah, it's fine.
Silent generation.
That's Biden's generation. Silent generation.
Yeah, they're still ruling the world. Pass some of that on to some people.
Well, it's the baby boomers that have ruled the world for the past 40 frickin' years.
Can they stop that?
The boomers, they're never gonna end.
Yeah. They're gonna invent
my parents,
AI.
The last time my parents came to my house, they tried to make us have 3 remotes for one television. They just insist. No, seriously, they have like multiple remotes for like one television. Like
Yo,
it's like really weird. It's like why do they do
my
that?
grandmother has like 5 or 6 remotes. It's just like I don't know
Why?
what's going on over here. Which one can I turn the TV on with?
I have one remote that does everything. I don't get it. Like what? And I remember being a kid in the '90s and like being like, why do we have so many remotes? Like what's with that generation and remotes, man? They love them.
Yo, what book were you talking about before?
1984. I never read the whole book.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yo, the 5-minute hate is 24 hours a day now.
What is?
The 5-minute hate? They had this thing called like a 5-minute hate,
Okay.
and now it's 24 hours a day.
Hmm.
Turn on the news, and it's the 5-minute hate, but we have it on for 24 hours a day now.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying now, Joe. I get it.
Oh, it's a 2-minute hate. Sorry. 2-minute hate was a period of 2 minutes several times a day to unite the party members of Oceania against the common enemies of the state. Now our 2-minute hate is like 24 hours a day. It's like ridiculous.
Zavakes? Is that how you pronounce it? How you doing? Burlak? Another 1984 reference? Aardvark said that you were right about the 5-minute hate thing, Joe.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna take some free land. I'm gonna take some free land, Joe.
I hardly even watch the news anymore.
No, I never watch the fucking news.
Just total propaganda.
The fuck am I gonna do with the news?
How do you know what to think then, Justin? You don't have somebody formulating your opinion for you.
No, I don't. I'm useless.
Oh my goodness.
I'm beyond hope, Joe. Beyond hope.
Have you ever read or watched Catch 22?
Hold on a second, Joe.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Joe. What were you saying?
Have you ever read or watched Catch 22?
No.
That's a really good book. They have a Hulu adaptation of it that's really good. Like an 8-part miniseries.
I think I'm gonna make this daring assault.
Oh, you're gonna attack the last bastion there in National Oak Ridge.
Yeah, hopefully you don't get more than 2 hitbacks. Even more than 1 because I got a tank there, but I don't want to lose the fighters.
Trying to take my National Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
Just trying to take my National Oak Ridge. How do you pronounce that first word? First word. Even key?
I pronounce the region Evenki National Okrug. I'm sure Okrug is fine, but I always called it Evenki National Okrug.
Okay, Rug.
Okay, Rug, yeah, it's okay, Rug. It's an okay rug. It really tied the room together. But they pissed on my rug, man.
That's like something... Oh, I pissed on somebody's rug.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
that's it's from the movie The Big Lebowski.
Oh, I know it is.
Okay.
I've actually pissed on somebody's rug before, so.
Yes, I was there.
Were you?
Yeah, when you pissed on Ryan's rug in his kitchen.
Oh, I pissed on multiple rugs.
Well,
I didn't realize that I pissed on Al's rug at the time because I was blacked out. But after it happens 2 or 3 times, you realize that I did that.
What happened with Ryan was I think you thought you stepped outside because you were hanging like halfway in the storm door and out the storm door as you were peeing on the welcome mat.
Oh man!
But the welcome mat that's inside the door, not outside the door.
Yeah.
But the funniest
do not
thing,
give this man alcohol.
The funniest thing is Ryan's parents saw you walking down the street with the rug. Because Ryan yelled at you for peeing on the rug, so you took the rug and like ran off, and we were like, "Where the fuck is he going?" Ooh, that
no
sucks.
hitbacks.
Yeah,
huh?
that sucks, Joe. Yeah, you should have got at least one.
There we go.
There.
There we go. I took my national oak rugs. With force.
Let's go back there. Well, I used the force. That's what happened there.
Good.
Use the force, Luke. Alright, let's push it. If I put all these here, you can't really go for that. Don't need it out there in the water. Don't need you out in the water either. We'll put everything right there. Could put it all right there. Dagobah? The Dagobah system? Oh, that sub! I keep forgetting you have that sub there. Jeez. Because I keep putting out transports and it's like... Gotta watch the sub! Your turn, USA. G.I. Joe. Got to get tough. Yo, Joe. That was the theme song when we were like a little older, though. We grew up with the G.I. Joe.
I don't remember that one. I remember the Got to Get Tough.
Really? You don't remember the 80s G.I. Joe theme song?
Like, I remember that it was a different theme song, but I don't remember what it was.
G.I. Joe, the real American hero. No?
No, like, I get that I don't remember it, though.
Okay. I wonder if I played it on I wonder if I played it on my stream. That would be like a copyright.
Oh, yeah.
G.I. Joe, whenever there's trouble, something, G.I. Joe is there. Very good, Aardvark.
Oh, now I remember it.
I never really watched G.I. Joe, to be honest. Like, if it was on, I wouldn't change it, but I wasn't, like, a fan of G.I. Joe. I liked that Sergeant Slaughter was on G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
I used to like that. I like Thundercats.
Oh, yeah, Thundercats were the bomb.
And the Ninja Turtles. I like the Ninja Turtles.
You remember Banana Man?
I only saw one episode of that. They used to play it on Nickelodeon after Danger Mouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like one of them Thames, whatever the
I really
company's
like
called.
Banana Man.
I only saw that one episode that they used to show over and over and over again. It was like more popular over in England, like they would actually show it. They showed Danger Mouse and then Duckula, Count Duckula. Do you remember Count Duckula?
No, I don't.
It was another British cartoon. It was a spin-off of Danger Mouse. He was like one of the villains from Danger Mouse. G.I. Joe never shot anyone. Very un-American.
Ah!
Yeah, Darkwing Duck. I used to watch Darkwing Duck. Borlock. I used to watch Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck was a Disney cartoon. I saw the remake of DuckTales. That was difficult to watch. I have a 3-year-old, so I tried putting it on, and ugh. There's a remake of Muppet Babies that isn't horrible. And the remake of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon was pretty cool. I actually enjoyed that. I know I'm like 40 years old, 43 years old, and I'm like watching kids' cartoons.
Yeah.
They tried to remake Thundercats about 10 years ago. That was, or maybe it was even 20 years ago. That was a disaster. They remade He-Man a couple times. That was a disaster. Gotta come up with something new. Come up with your own cartoon, man. Like, you know?
Yeah. Up remaking stuff. Not working out most of the time.
Ghostbusters. There's a new Ghostbusters. I was just thinking of the Ghostbusters cartoon.
It's the second Ghostbusters remake, right?
Yeah, but this one actually has, like, Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd. And I think there's gonna be, like, a... I think... What's his name is in there somewhere. Why can't I think of his name now? Harold Ramis. I think they have his image in there somewhere. As, like, a ghost or something.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's weird that they're using somebody's image after they're dead, though. Like, you're using their likeness, but they're not there anymore.
There was something where, like, they couldn't get Bill Murray to come do it, and then, like, Dan Aykroyd told him something about, like, to Harold Ramis or for Harold Ramis or something, and Bill was like, alright, I'll do it, you know.
We're gonna get this done.
They got Annie Potts back, like, and Ernie Hudson. They got Ernie Hudson back.
Ernie Hudson's the best.
Yeah, Ernie Hudson's awesome.
21 Jump Street.
He was on that show? I don't remember him on that show.
Yeah. Pretty sure he was a sergeant.
Hmm.
He was like the guy they all reported to.
I just remember Johnny Depp and Richard Grieco.
Yeah, well, Johnny Depp was like the big cast member. I could only watch that when I was homesick from school.
We were really little when that was on. I was in like first grade when that show was on.
Yeah.
Burlak, I've heard that Bill Murray is a very difficult person to work with in any project that he does. That's just what I've heard, though. You never know. I don't know how people come up with these things or if it's true or not. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, yeah. I may have. Maybe. Somehow it seems more likely than not likely, though, don't you think?
Oh, my ache in Russia.
Yeah, you might lose Russia right now, actually. You'll get it back, though.
Oh yeah, you can get in there with the tanks.
Tank, infantry, fighters.
You can only get in there with one infantry.
Yeah, but the tanks and the fighters and the bomber.
Yeah, no, you definitely might have it. I fucked that up.
You're rusty, Joe. You're rusty. It's kind of why I wanted to be Axis. I wanted to see. I wanted to see if I could knock some of that dust off you.
Dude, I haven't done dust in a while, man.
Neither have I. I can't remember the last time I did dust. What are we talking about? Dust? No.
Yeah, it wasn't like a big thing, but it was around sometimes.
So now that's all I do there. I think I'd rather take out these guys. Alright, because you only have one tank. Let's take out these guys. You could take Egypt back, and then I'll just come back down into Africa that way.
I wish I had listened to what my parents told me to do, instead of doing other stuff.
Would stack up Caucasus instead of West Russia that first round?
Yes, that's exactly what they said to do. Son, when you grow up, you gotta stack Caucasus.
Yeah.
Don't worry about Okrug. Stack up Caucasus.
What did they tell you, Joe?
Oh, you know, like, to do good in school and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Read books? I get drunk. Yeah. Can't blame them. They told me what to do.
Me too, Joe. Me too, Joe.
I didn't feel like I could do what they wanted me to do.
None of us listened to Aardvark. Yeah, we all did that. We all partied instead. And now here we are.
Playing Axis
and Allies on a Wednesday night at 10 p.m.
Yes, sir. Schlepping boxes for somebody else. One day I'm gonna schlep my own boxes, man.
I haven't even really gone to work that much in the past few years. I just stay home and watch Archer.
Well, that's like the hardest job in the world, is raising a kid.
Yeah, I know, but I really should go out and like deliver food or something a little more often. Just for my own sanity, even.
Yeah, getting out of the house is always good.
So.
Oh, my aching rushes.
Hot Axis dice. TJ. Some people call it TJ, and I find it weird because when people say TJ, I think of Tijuana, not a Transjordan.
I think of this guy that used to work with named TJ.
Named TJ.
But then he left.
Oh, I only got one hit in France. Maybe it's a good thing I brought all those units, because you got 2 hits back. Oh, come on, boys. Oh! Oh, Joe.
What happened?
I might not get France.
Oh, well, I think it's okay.
I got it anyway. Well, I mean,
You did take Moscow.
I mean, out of 5 rolls for 3. You did hit 4, so, you know, I think...
Well, you know, I mean... that shouldn't happen, but it does. I like drinking water, man. It's nice staying hydrated.
You gotta drink water, Joe.
I usually only drink it when it has coffee filter, like coffee beans in it.
I used to always drink coffee. I mean, coffee. I used to always drink water, even when we were teenagers.
I'm trying to make an effort to drink water and, like, eat apples and stuff.
So let's put 1 infantry there, so that this unit isn't dead. Let's put you in Caucasus, actually.
Ah, man. I got nothing.
Yeah, you're gonna retire?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Alright, Joey.
I got nothing. I've been bested.
Well, I hope you learned a lesson. You know, knock some of the cobwebs out, and...
Yeah, stack OK rugs. Oak rug.
If you're available,
Are
you available next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, or just one day?
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. I would like to play both days, but, like, it's like people want me to do stuff that I have to do, like...
Okay. I'm only asking because...
I just want to play video games.
I'm only asking because if we play 2 days, we'll do Civ, but one day I think it's better to just do Axis and Allies.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I would like to say yes, but I have no idea.
Alright, we'll see.
Okay, man.
Alright, Joseph.
I'll catch you later,
Thank
dude.
you, good game. It was very fun.
Thank you for kicking my ass, man.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. At one point, we had, you know, like 12 people watching. That's pretty cool. Thank you, chat.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Arvork Beckbear, Burlak, Zavikase. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Alright, good night.
See you later, dude.